everyone, welcome to my trailita. Today I'm gonna be showing you a little bit of how I make my t-shirts, and I'm gonna be reviewing a product that I got through Instagram, and I'll leave the link down below and the brand and everything, but it's called Joyinland. Okay, so yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so getting to know me, I do live in a really small trailita. So my craft room is basically my kitchen, my little cocinita. So the product that I got is called Joyinland Heat Transfer Vinyl. I got it in the color white. I think it retails for $21.99. I got it through Amazon, and it just came in this, what are these called? The mailers, bubble mailers. Anyways, so I got it in that, and it came in this big package. So opening it up, this comes in really cute packaging. It's kind of cute. I like it so far. So you get a lot, and I had already kind of peeked at it. So you get all that vinyl for $21.99, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm hoping that it works really well. So it also does come with these instructions, okay? And then it's just showing you how to use this heat transfer vinyl. Sorry for my shaky hands. I had a café, y ahora like my hands are all like full of energy. So I decided to make a shirt right now. So it just says to make sure the matte side is on the top. Mirror your design, we know that, so don't forget to mirror your design. Remove the excess vinyl, so you beat it, y luego you press it with your iron, and you take off the protective film when it's cold, which is what it was talking about. It's a cold peel, and then your design should be. I had an extra shirt lying around that I ordered since like last fall, and I never used it. But yeah, so today I'm gonna be using, I always use the Bella canvas shirts. They're really soft, but I have this like orangey one that I never knew what to do with. I don't know if it's my color or what, but y luego tiene pintura aquí. I don't know why, so don't mind me. I'm using this as a test shirt just to see how it wears, to see if I can actually use it for my shirts that I sell on my Etsy shop. I wanted to do like one of my designs that I have up on my Etsy shop. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is, obviously está bien arrugada, so we're gonna have to go in, and I like to steam it just to get all the wrinkles out. So let's go do that. So the plancha that I use is, well, it's not really a plancha, it's a steamer. Is this one that I bought from Walmart. It's called Steam Fast, and it's pretty small, portable. And I think it was less than 20 bucks at Walmart. So this is what I use to iron my shirts. Okay, so my steamer just started steaming, and it sounds like it's boiling, and you can see the steam coming out. I'm opening, and it just came with a little bit of tape, so I'll just open it. And I'm guessing this is the matte side, so I'm gonna place that face down, and this side will be up, which is usually how the vinyl rolls are. I'm hoping it's that way, I'm not doing it wrong, I think. So let me just put this up really quick, maybe 5. So I'll go ahead and place it on here. I'll go ahead and load it in my mat. Let's see. Okay. So on the Cricut, again, just push the little Cricut go sign, and it'll go, and then okay, so it's done cutting. So then we just hit that unload, take it out, and let's weed it and see how it did. So this is what I cut out, and then we're just gonna see how it weeds out. So I just take my little weeder tool, and then I just grab one of the edges, and I figured this out. At first I was like, how the heck? And you just go under and then just pull it towards you, and it, sorry, So into a corner, in, and then pull it towards you, and that'll start the weeding. And then I just pull it. Oh, a ver. Okay, so I can see right now that it didn't cut very well. It's kind of lifting. Okay, I'm sweating. This is a lot harder than what I'm used to working with, so let me just take a few minutes and see if I can figure it out, like if I can weed it out. It's gonna take a lot longer than what I'm used to with weeding. It's usually cut very nicely, so excuse my patas, but this is you can see that the end came off. There's a lot of like, oh, it's not clean, like it's not clean. Where did I see a really bad one? Oh, like right here, like I don't know if up close you can see that. I'm gonna try, see, this even got off because it was pulling, but I'm gonna try and do it one more time and we'll see what happens. Don't know about this so far. I'm back again with the second cut, and from here I can tell it did cut a lot deeper. So I'm hoping that the weeding goes a lot better. You can even see the cut in the front. So should be good. So again, insert in the corner, pull up, and let's see what's going on. Oh, there we go. See, that's like the clean cut that I'm looking for. I had to put higher pressure settings on my Cricut to get this.
Put it on the glitter thing, but then put normal pressure. So yeah, it's fun. So now I can probably just just weed it out. It's fine.
Once I set the settings to the glitter vinyl on normal pressure, so in the settings in your cutting machine, I'll have to show you guys that later, but I set it to 205 and it got me this really nice clean cut, and I like it. So there's no like weirdness to it. Yeah, it's pretty clean. I really like it. All right, so far we're doing okay. We had a little run-in earlier. This vinyl is a little bit tougher to cut than other vinyl, but that's okay as long as it works. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to center it on my shirt. So the first measurement that I take is from the collar of the shirt. Excuse the pintura, this is for me. From the top of that down, and I measure down 3 inches usually for most of my shirts, and then I go across and I make sure that the tops of the letters are right at that 3 inches. And then the second measurement is I'm going to flip it over. Whoops, sorry, this is hard to do with one hand because I couldn't find a good like filming spot to do this with my phone. And so I measure across, which is approximately 15 inches, and yeah, we're gonna set it at 15. And so the middle of that would be 7.5, so then I want to make sure that the middle of my design is at 7. So with my vinyl, all I do is I get like the ends of it and I align them. I'm gonna align like the end of the B to the end of the S just because it's a little off, like that, pretty close. And then I'm gonna pinch the tops right in the middle, and this is the middle of my design, so I know where to place it on my shirt, on that 7.5 inch mark. Okay, then when you open it, should look something like that. Okay, so I measured at about the 7.5 mark. It also helps to lead you off the tag también, so you can see where the middle is. and then I just centered it, made sure that it was 3 inches from here to the tops of my letters, and we are good to now press this on. Okay, so I just googled what does it say here? 105 degrees Celsius is, and that would be 302 degrees. So I'm just gonna turn on my easy press, and for me, I just work off of my my sillas because they have like a really good cushioning, and it's actually really great for pressing on my shirts. I don't know if that's like socially acceptable. That's a thing. You know what? I don't care. That's just what I use. And then so let's go to temperature, and I'm going to lower it. I usually do most of my shirts at 350, and I think the closest we're gonna get is 305. So I'll go ahead and set the temperature and then let that heat up. Okay. It does say that it's a cold peel, so I'm gonna let it cool, and then we'll see what comes out. I'm kind of excited. It looks good so far. I can definitely see that it went into the fibers of the shirt. So when that happens, you can see the fibers of, or like the texture of the shirt coming like through the vinyl, if that makes sense. And that's when I know that it has a really good like adhesion to the shirt. And so I'm really happy with that so far. I mean, okay, it's still a little warm, but I kind of want to see. I'm excited. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's coming out.
Oh.
This is what it looks like. I do feel like it sticks out just a little bit on the edges, and maybe I could have pressed it for a little bit more, but as you can see, I don't like when it does that. The fibers are showing through, which means that it's really well adhered to it, and so I am really happy with that. I think next time I would probably, let me see. Yeah, no, it doesn't come off. It's on there. It is on there. Looks a little bit lifted. Now that I put it on the shirt, the vinyl is a little bit thicker, but I actually don't mind it. And I love that it adhered very well. Excuse my super dry hands. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with this. I think I would tweak it just a little bit more on the temperature settings. And I mean, I think it would be good enough to use in my shop. So there's how the shirt came out. Let me try it on for you all. Okay, so this is how the finished shirt looks, and I love it. It says brown eyes and thick thighs, which is all me. And yeah, I really like how the vinyl feels. The vinyl, like I said, is $21.99, Joyinland. And then I'll go ahead and leave the pressure settings that I use. I think once I got it figured out, like with the pressure settings and what works with it and the heat and things like that, it worked out really well. I'm happy with it, and I mean, I would recommend it if you're like starting out, you're trying it out. Give it a shot. I mean, you get a lot of vinyl for the price that you pay. Like, that's a lot of vinyl, and that's with me right now, like cutting out how many, like 5. I think I cut out 5 and I still have all of that, so I'm really happy with it. I'm gonna keep messing around with it and see as far as the heat, like what really goes with it. I think I'm pretty happy with how it is now. I would just leave the heat on a little bit more just to make sure like the edges don't stick up. Before I go, I did forget to mention that I'm gonna wash this after it says 24 hours, and then in my next video I'll let you guys know how this vinyl held up after the wash. I'm hoping okay. I really so far have liked it. And yeah, I'll give you guys an update on my next video. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you would like to see other products reviewed, please let me know and I will try my best to get a review out for you. Don't forget to check out my Instagram and then these people's Instagram, and then also go ahead and check out my Etsy shop and see if there's any items that you like. I will be having a special sale on these shirts. Don't mind the stain. I use this shirt to paint. You will get a brand new shirt. I order all the shirts brand new, and so you would get a brand new shirt. Brown eyes, thick thighs. There's a lot of other designs on my site that I come up with. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed the review of this vinyl, and I hope to see you on my next video when I give an update on this shirt. See you next time. Bye.